No, Lisa,
right,
you
so
get
she
it,
has
right?
not learned anything.
Yes. What would you tell that woman? Would you grab her and shake her?
There has to be other men in America, please, for goodness sake.
Sam, you're ready to talk here. Go ahead.
I mean, she's supplementing one a-hole for one jackass. I mean, I can't believe this. And it's so frustrating, Dr. Drew. We've talked about this a gazillion times on the show, especially when you know that there's a lot of couples out there who are trying to get pregnant and they can't get pregnant. And then these two wazoos get pregnant left and right. Why can't we somehow, while you're in the hospital, implement some sort of education, some counseling, just to make sure that these parents will be good parents?
Leanne, I know you've got a ton to say, but I get when Sam suggests something reasonable like that, I just get deflated because I think, where are we going to get the money and the resources to do all this? There's so many things we got to take care of. But go ahead, Leanne.
That's true, Dr. Drew. We always say it's parenting, and I say that's number one. Now we're dealing with these two kids that have already, the girl has procreated and had 3 children already that are going into this cycle, okay? The 1-year-old that he was helping to learn how to shoot a gun or make the noises is not even his, but it's in his household, okay? So we have 3 young children that are already
Yes, the 1-year-old was going to shoot his twins.
Well,
that's who he was saying pow to.
Or them, Dr. Drew. And we got to remember, she is picking thugs, okay? She's admitted before that she didn't like the baby daddy then, and then she picks a guy who's out there trying to sell an illegal gun to an undercover cop across from a school. Then he runs when they try to tackle him. He runs home. That's how they grabbed the cell phone and even found this video, Dr. Drew. That's how crazy this all is.
And what scares me, Dr. Drew, is that there is no responsibility from this woman. She said that she thought the gun wasn't a real gun.
Well, that's the attorney. Let's get Anahita back in here to take let's take issue with our defense attorney friends. But I want to bring someone in right now who is joining us exclusively. Her name is Tiffany Wilson. She's a good friend of Tony, the mom. They are not related. Tony's mom is also Wilson. Now, Tiffany, your reaction to your friend's arrest, does this surprise you, or do we have her wrong? Do you need to set the record straight here in some way?
Well, Mr. Drew, I'm not for sure, because when he called me and inboxed me about it, I didn't really even know about it until I got on Facebook. Now, I've been around Tony for a little bit, like a year. Like I said, I met her through my brother, but she never fazed me to do anything like that. Like I told him, she be around the wrong men. Now, like I said, I don't think it was her doing. Maybe it was the dude's doing.
So did you ever try to straighten her out, try to get her sort of not to hang out with these guys that think gun violence and gunplay with babies is no big deal?
I mean, Tony, she's young. I'm 26 years old. I think Tony is, what, 22?
22, yeah.
And like I said, you can't tell a teenager or a person her age what to do these age, because they're going to do what they want to do. You know, but like I say, I don't think Tony's a bad mother, because I've been around her and her kids, and I just recently seen her before all of this. See, I work at Walmart in Evansville, Indiana, and she had the 2 girls with her, and they were happy. Everything was fine, and dude was with her, but I mean, I would never think that. Like I said, maybe I feel it was the man's part of maybe.
Well, I agree with you, Tiffany. But after all, she's the one that thought it was a good idea to bring this dude around and to have twins with him. Lisa, I don't know about you, but I couldn't have raised lizards at 22 years of age, let alone a twins. No, I'm not kidding. I mean, the thought would have just overwhelmed me, even just being around them, let alone having the responsibility for them.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying, but many people do. But also, let's not forget the fact that so many times this situation goes wrong. Let's not forget all the victims of gun crimes, all these children. And I just thank God in this situation, everything turned out, okay. The fact that the child is safe and in protective custody.